Welcome to Art History 101. My name is Professor Lentine. Let's go on a magical and a musical journey. Long ago in the cave, they were sitting by the fire. They wanted something on the walls that they all could admire. So one brave soul picked up a burned piece of wood, made some marks on the wall with it and said, "Hey, that looks pretty good. I'll call it art. I just invented art." Well, they drew and painted more, and this we know, some of the world's finest art is in the caves at LESCAUX, and that's art.
That's art. As time went on, art grew and grew. It graced many a wall on a pyramid or two. An Egyptian artist went to a lot of fuss, putting lots of art on a sarcophagus, and that's art. Think I'll show my mummy, and that's art. Doing art for the pharaohs, well, that was a must. And the statue of Nefertiti, well, that was a bust, and that's art. And that's art. Well, the Greeks and the Romans tried to seek perfection, and between the two there were a lot of connections. There were statues, mosaics, pottery in so many yards. We discovered so much from those clay shards, and that's art. And that's art. Yeah, it's pretty amazing what you can learn from some guys running around on a Grecian urn, and that's art. And that's art. Well, art got noticed as it unfurled. It was turning heads all around the world, from the Asian to the Islam to the African. Art was laying the foundation for the history of man, and that's art. And that's art. Whether north or south, or west or east, art drove civilization, to say the least, and that's art. And that's art. Well, paintings have surely had their time, from icons to the modern ones, in a line at galleries everywhere. And the like, we've come a long way since Jan van Eyck, and that's art. And that's art. Yeah, good old Jan, he taught us much. Back then a lot of painters were going Dutch, and that's art. And that's art. Well, it wasn't always easy for art to embark. There were times it grew, there were times that were dark. The Renaissance is what most people know. You got your Da Vinci and your Michelangelo, and that's art. At least the Western art, and that's art. Art was great in Florence, and that's no joke. You could get rich quick and later go Baroque, and that's art. And that's art. Well, we'll jump a lot of years to soon end this session, and mention many artists who left quite an impression. For me it's Van Gogh and Monet are the craze. I like a Matisse and Syrah sandwich, but hold the mayonnaise, and that's art. That's art. Artists taking places, I'm a real big fan. From Paris to Tahiti, I'd like to go again, and that's art. And that's art. Dali and Magritte, Warhol, Picasso, Wyeth, Hoffman, Escher, and don't you know, Mondrian, Rauschenberg, and Henry Moore, Ringgold and Shapiro, and there's so much in store. Jacob Lawrence, Will H. Johnson, Georgia O'Keeffe, Herring, Closen, Kahlo, Andy Holdsworthy, Alexander Calder, Munch, and Okasai, Ansel Adams and the Photographic Eye, Judy Pfaff and Judy Chicago as well, Remington and Russell, good old Norman Rockwell, Jasper John, Stella, and a Christo Rapp. Learn to be a painter with a cell phone app, and that's art. And that's art. Technology, computers, making art by hand. Lots of questions how we teach in a pandemic land. So much to know, so much in which to delve. A huge shout out to Oat K-12, and that's art. Way to go, you guys. And that's art. Teachers in the National Art Ed Association, reaching out to colleagues all across the nation. Everybody's looking for some good PD. Look to NAEA and the AOE, and that's art. And that's art. Visual culture is everywhere. Art is necessary, just like air. There's no way to put it all in this time, and it's even harder trying to make it rhyme. I hope you learned a little, maybe had a laugh too. The next name on the list just might be you, and that's art. And that's art. Now it's true, that's right, my song is really done. Now go out, keep art alive for everyone, and that's art. Sing it with me. And that's art. And that's art.